And what they had said is that, well, if you can show there's a gigantic financial interest. So what we did is we went for all of the records, a lot of the records from state elections.
Quite effective.
And there's really, because we didn't only look at the mayor's campaign committee, which is Keith for mayor. We also looked at the people that were politics committee, because they're supporting all of the candidates and all of the current trustees, just because we're not sure how ultimately the vote will be constituted. So, the village clerk, what we found so far is that he made donations of over $15,350 to the mayor's campaign committee.
Yes.
And then he was appointed village clerk, and that's a paid position by the village. So he has a direct financial benefit that he's received from the campaign donations that he's made in instance.
I think he's running as well. Wouldn't that disqualify?
No, not necessarily. It would disqualify him if the objection is to a clerical candidate.
No.
And even if parties are running on slates, that's when the court says, well, that's okay if they're on a slate. Okay, you have to show something more than that. So what we're trying to do, we have the same ban on Cal City this week, too. So none of us are sleeping. So
You want to open to while you're at it?
we resigned from there.
Okay.
we were embroiled out there. And so then Ms. Katsinas is the campaign treasurer for the mayor's campaign committee. And he has given her campaign committee $10,500. Mr. Heery has received $4,500 from the mayor's campaign committee. So we believe those show a direct financial interest, but then also there's a little shell game going on, which is that the mayor's campaign committee gives to the people over politics committee. So the mayor's campaign committee gave them $33,250. And then that group has written checks directly to Katsinas and Heery. And I mean, there's we've all been working on this for 3 days. This is what we've come up with so far. So we're not sure, what else, what else exactly there is. But these are all the campaign committees involved. So that, kind of smacked to pay to play a little. But we just want a fair hearing. And part of the reason we want a fair hearing is this is a really dumb objection. It's that he used the term mayor/village president, and that's permitted under the municipal code. Expressly says that those terms are interchangeable. That's the only objection. And then,
I don't get the mobs are paid.
Well, there was the one, I mean, would that make the whole objection moot because of
it should, because
the remedy you said? This board can't rule on,
well, the great irony here is that we're here because the challenging nomination papers come to camp, right? And they're saying you have to be technical and precise, yet they don't have to be. So if they want to grant this petition and say that his name will not be, that Jim Dodds will not be on the ballot for village clerk of Lombard, you would probably agree with that.
True. Odds are it's not going to be on there. But I mean, at this point, can the objector file or revise objections?
No.
No.
For two reasons. One, the courts have held once you have filed an objector's petition, you flip amend it, because the candidates are entitled to know what they're being asked to defend. But the second thing is under the board rules that they just adopted today, the rules in Rule 3 says an objector's petition cannot be amended. So they'd have to vary from their own rules to permit that. So
which has happened before in a lot of electoral boards.
Right.
Oh, we knew it.
No, exactly. So I don't know what.
Okay. I know you don't want to speak for them, right?
But I mean, we feel it's so frivolous. We are going to pursue more for sanctions. We're contemplating litigation in court because there was a case in 1994 where a judicial candidate was subject to a frivolous objection, and in that case, she had a jury verdict for $450,000 against the objector because it was found that they aged. So we believe this was equally filed at bad faith. There's no basis in law for the candidate to be removed. And also, we would point out, even if it were in good faith, and even if this board could properly remove the candidate, the party is a new party, political party. They can fill the vacant seat office with exactly the same candidate again. So this whole thing is an exercise of futility. It is just wasting money. Your taxpayers.
Did you know the date of the judge and the lynch kind of rule on the public word?
Maureen. Board,
Ward.
W-A-R, Kirby, K-I-R-B-Y, that she's been very good in bringing these quickly circle back. We have tentatively a Zoom hearing before her tomorrow at 3. I don't know though, since the objector didn't know anything about this, she might want to continue for time to
Right.
respond.
But even if the judge would say the current makeup is fine, I mean, you'll still go to the point of solemnity the objector seeks. You guys can't fulfill it. I mean, you might have met remove them as a candidate from pay, but yeah,
Right.
says clerk.
But I have seen
You know,
politically biased electoral boards at times.
it's a California. They're talking about.
Well, their electoral board is very competent counsel, and they will be in accordance with
Okay.
law. But, but
In some communities, won't they ask that I don't know, the county or chief judge or somebody send in like neutral third parties to comprise?
that's what
of
we've
their
done.
vote? That's what we're doing.
So that's what we filed with Tim Evans. He
Oh.
designated Maureen Ward Kirby to make that decision.
Oh,
So we filed a motion yesterday to do that. We filed the 100 pages of paperwork with her, and in the awkward, and the electoral board is arguing against us.
they say we filed a motion to have
The
the
board,
judge determine the makeup of the board.
yes, to replace the board with public members. And in Cook County, the public members that they use are all election voters who know what they're doing. Any of which would mean withdraw the
Voters.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the local electoral board always seems like it's gained for one or the other, and depending on who you hire, like Casper or Bert Ordelson or your, so you can keep anybody on the ballot or knock anybody off the ballot. It's like it's a stirred up system.
Well, it is. It don't just Jesus on me.
So you've asked the judge to name electoral board members who are not have no affiliation with the
With the village.
such as I mean not naming like that. You ain't going to full that.
In Cook County, to apply to be a public member of the electoral board, there's a whole application process. You have to show that you know the electoral board, how many cases you've handled, what cases you have, and then on top of that, they have a conflict thing. So they called and asked me if I would serve in Tinley Park, but we do litigation to go out Tinley Park.
Okay.
So you know they'll go through their roster of attorneys and they'll try to come up with an election lawyer who has no ties or any affiliation to Providence or the village or wherever village.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right.